Good morning. You are lovely. Because I'm trying out the new tripod that I got yesterday. Okay, so I actually thought that I was recording, but apparently I'm not. So before I forget it, the first message that came through from Spirit was, be brave. Dare. Be brave to be different. Dare to do something different from what you normally do. Yeah, it's interesting because I flip it and the Triumph is the card that pops up, which actually came yesterday. It was a message from the gift giver, Cassie. So the message really wants to come through. Maybe you saw it yesterday and you're like, well, maybe that's not for me, but it actually is for you. Be brave today. Dare to do something in a new way. No matter what it is, test yourself a little bit. Yeah. Test yourself a little bit today. 111. Well, there you go. There was a card flipping, but there's also a card sticking out. Ooh, okay. Faraway places. Haha. Get ready for new horizons. Oh! Yes, get ready for new horizons. Surrendering to the journey. Release control. Yeah. Be brave. Dare and release control. You can't make that up. Yeah. Okay, we are taking, is it the Lightseer? The Lightseer's Tarot, I believe it is. Get ready for new horizons. You're going somewhere, but you cannot control when or how or where, probably. Yeah. We do want to really, but you're going in the right direction. You're actually going in the direction that you desire to. Okay, what is it that I wanted to say before I got that? Rebirth, death, Scorpio energy. Yeah, that is a new journey. You cannot. Damn it. Well, regardless of what it is that I tried to say before, Spirit jumped in, message jumped in. You cannot control what is happening, like the steps that you're taking, but you know where you're going. Also, look at that. You can see that the castle is right there, right? But she's not having her eyes locked on that. There's like a big sun or a big moon. It will be very surprise. No, that's not how I want to formulate it. You'll be very surprised where your steps that you take today are going to lead you. 333. New ideas. Definitely, you have new ideas. Yeah, and you want to move forward with it. But you're stopping and hindering yourself a little bit in the way. Yeah, okay. We have it. We have it, people. The message is here. What is all in all energy? Can you give me... Whoa. That came so fast. The new beginning. I mean, listen. Wands. There is a new burning idea. And the universe has heard your call. The universe is actually preparing you for this journey. Now is the time, people. Now is the time. Page of Wands. The Chariot. The High Priestess. The Eight of Wands reversed. I probably actually could put the camera down now that I'm using the new beautiful tripod from Daniel. Thank you again. So maybe I should make space putting the other camera that I normally use away so that you guys can see the cards. Should we do that? There you go. I think you guys can see it now. Wow. So, you want to move forward. You have known this. You have kept this a secret, maybe even. Not really sharing this with many people, which is actually a good thing, because sometimes it is actually very good to not just share everything, but just work on it, because the Ace of Swords, she has her eyes closed, and the High Priestess does have her eyes closed. Yeah, you know this to be true, but with the Eight of Wands reversed and the Six of Swords, you are getting a little bit into mind space when it comes to actually believing and trusting yourself and your decisions. Yeah, it might not be exactly in frame, but this is how we do it today, people. This is how we do it. The message is definitely coming through, right? Wow. The message is definitely coming through. Release control. Release control. Once again, look at that. The ravens are taking over. The ravens are very psychic. They know. Yeah. The delays are not there to burn you or to hinder you, but their circumstances are definitely changing. Something is changing. And sometimes the universe knows how to direct us. Even if we feel like it's unpleasant, or maybe the unpleasant is actually us. Also, once again, a sign of not being able to see where you're going, but you know where you're going. Take a moment to really step back or stop up and see what is actually hindering you. Because with all this, nothing is stopping you. Nothing is hindering you. It's all in your mind. You are moving forward, but you're moving forward in a new way. You're not dragging the past into it. And it makes sense why we saw the Rebirth card, the Scorpio card, the Death card, because the Six of Swords is also one of those cards that tells of endings and new beginnings. But it's also a card of actually being guided by spirit, by the universe, by angels and guides. They know how to get you from point A to B, because that is the right order to go in right now. And just like that, I'm back. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Also with me showing you the cards, because sometimes it does help you in an intuitive way to actually understand and put the pictures or the cards together in your own way, because you guys are on different journeys. So let me know how you feel it. Like, do you enjoy like watching the cards, or do you much rather just want me to do what I always do? Yeah. Your intuition is being triggered. Your control is being triggered. And I feel that's actually something that happens a lot. I see that a lot with people, and I see that a lot with myself. This like, let go of control. Just trust, right? Like yesterday with Moon being gone. I really wanted to control it. And I have a spirit guide that I connected with Moon. It's Sandra. She's like a mountain lion, kind of. Like, she looks like a mountain lion, but it's a special kind of breed. And she's always out there running with Moon. So I was like asking Sandra to bring Moon home. Tell her to come home. And she kept getting back to me with, she's hunting. She's having fun. She's going to come home. And she comes home. So I wanted to take control, but Moon was like, no. The spirit guide, Sandra, was like, no. Let go of control in any situation today. Let go of control. Just, if there's something coming up today, be like, ask yourself, what is this going to teach me? What is hindering me? Another thing, because that's a card that came up yesterday, and it was so weird. It's a card that fell on the floor from when we used this deck, and it was the no judgment card and the say no. So there might be a situation where you need to say no to someone else. because the High Priestess is someone who's quiet. So if there's someone who's like 727 with that, asking like, what are you doing? Like, blah, 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 trying to get something out of you about your project, about your journey, what you want to do. You don't have to answer them, and you don't have to do what they say. Just feel through what it is that you want to do. That is the message for today. I will see you guys in the weekend reading tomorrow. Bye.